In the beginning of the video we are shown a dungeon scene, and right now a very powerful monster is attacking a person, but that person also attacks that monster with his dagger, because of which that monster dies there, after which that person falls to the ground, and that person is thinking, I thought I was going to die, but thankfully I killed this monster. But right now a person shouts and says, hey you trash, what are you doing? We didn't bring you here because you are wasting our time here. After which we are shown to some people who are hunters in reality, and we see that they have killed a lot of monsters here. After which a person shouts and says, Garbage King, we have brought you here so that you can collect the mana stones from these monsters' bodies. Quickly start collecting the mana stones, otherwise we will leave you here and you will be killed by these monsters. That person is apologizing to those people and says, Sir, don't worry, I will collect all the stones right now. After which those hunters leave from there. But with this that person is thinking, our earth suddenly changed when the dungeons started opening here, and from these dungeons, a lot of monsters started coming to Earth. But with this, a lot of humans whose willpower was very high, their awakening started happening, because of which they all changed into superhumans, and every superhuman has a special ability. After which that person is thinking, my name is Kim and I am not a hunter. In fact, I work as a porter, who collects the mana stones of the monsters from the dungeons. And with this, he is thinking while being very sad, I am 35 years old today. But my powers have not been awakened yet, and my life has become very bad, because only the one who is very strong can survive on Earth. But I am left as a useless person. And with this, he calls out to those hunters and says, Sir, I have collected all the mana crystals. Now we can leave from here. But with this, he gets very shocked after seeing something. And we see that all the hunters present there, they are all dead now. And looking at these people's bodies, Kim gets very scared. And he is thinking, what happened here? And who killed them? But at this time, someone says, you are only the last one who is still alive, and now it's your turn to die. And after hearing this, Kim immediately looks behind him, and we see that behind Kim, a very powerful monster stands, which rank is SSS, and its name is Asmodeus. And looking at this, Kim gets very scared, and he says, what is this monster doing here? Its rank is very high. And with this, he is thinking, shit, is that why he is killing everyone? I have to run from here. Otherwise, he will kill me too. But at this time, Asmodeus attacks Kim slightly, and we see that because of his slight attack, Kim's right hand gets destroyed, and Kim falls to the ground because he is in a lot of pain. But at this time, Kim stands up and he thinks, no, I have to run from here. Otherwise, this monster will kill me too. But at this time, we see that Asmodeus attacks Kim with his energy, and when that monster's energy is on Kim's head, a lot of blood starts coming out of Kim's head, and Kim is very scared at this time. And he is thinking, no, I don't want to die. And Kim is thinking, when I was very young, my parents died in a car accident. After that, when I went to school, all the other students there used to bully me. Why? Why is my life so useless? And why did my life end like this? And at this time, he is thinking very angrily, no, I want to live. I don't want to die like a useless person. And at this time, we see that changes in Kim's blood have started coming. And at this time, something is being heard in Kim's head, which is speaking to him. All the conditions of your awakening have been completed, because of which your powers are being awakened. And at this time, we see that a person appears in front of Kim, which looks very powerful. And after seeing him here, Kim is very surprised. And he says, after all, who are you? I was just in front of Asmodeus. After all, where did Asmodeus go? But at the same time, he looks behind him. So we see that Kim's body is lying behind him, and Asmodeus is also present there. But Kim's soul has come out of his body, and after seeing this, Kim is thinking, after all, who is this person who stopped a powerful creature like Asmodeus? After which that person says, you don't need to worry about Asmodeus. As long as I am here, he can't do anything to you. After hearing this, Kim says, after all, who are you? So this person says, you can call me King, and I have come here to choose you, because I felt your willpower, and I liked you very much. After hearing this, Kim is very surprised. And he thinks, what? King, after all, who is this? And he has come to choose me. What does this mean? But at this time, King says, don't worry, you don't need to think so much, because I have decided that I am going to choose you. And at this time, King activates his power. And after seeing this, Kim is very surprised. And he says, after all, what are you doing? What are you going to do with me? So King says, don't worry, nothing will happen to you. Just understand that I am going to change your whole life, and I am going to give you something very special. And we give that, because of using this power, there is a lot of light there. After which we give that Kim is opening his eyes. But at this time, some person is saying, this scoundrel has become so unconscious. And at this time, some other person is saying, don't worry, I will bring him to his senses. We give that Kim is suffering a lot.